Ukwachi Naka or Nagba. They say, Papa, I'm trying to go out early so I can come back. I can come back early. All right. So yeah. Hello everybody. On today's episode of on today's side hustle segment, right? On today's side hustle segment. So I saw something. Was it last month or was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, right? About a Nigerian player, Chijoke Mbauma, right? A Imba player. They say he's 21 and then bashing can start. Bashing can start. Say this one we do this one we look like this one we look like that. So I said, I think I made a statement, right? And someone had to start saying, these players they are messing up this thing. These players are messing up like the football. This, they're messing up. I don't know how. I can't remember. But I know I had with somebody on Instagram because of that, and I was like, so how would you equate this whole thing to the players messing up the system or the messing up the game? And you leave the whole government, right? And now you start. You see, that's the problem. That's one thing. Something happened, we go leave government, come begin to attack ourselves and everything. Whereas we will just find means to survive. With all the whole things we government, with all the things we face and everything, we still trying to survive, even in the difficulty, even in the whole system of the whole country and everything, we're still trying to survive, even in that. And then we still want to blame ourselves for, I don't understand. Don't be say, person carry gun, go do all it, and say, it's not. And I'm like, somebody said this is his age, right? You want to follow and argue. You did there when they born am. Abi you hold him birth certificate. If you want to find no be age na age, you want could go the hospital where they born am, or could go government agency go they bring record, look for in his record, and then we can confirm, right? But do we have this? No, we don't. So what are we saying? If someone comes out to say he's so age, he's so age, right? Now the whole thing of and I get it where people start saying are they trying to mess up the football thing, reducing your age, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying, right? I've always told people, right? I would never blame players. And also I would never blame coaches, right? Maybe before when I begin to know certain things, I would blame this coach, but I don't talk I'm not going to blame coaches again. I'm not going to blame players again. You know why? I will give an example with let me leave this case for now. I'll go back to let me talk about our Nigerian coaches, right? How we always shout, Genetro is this, Sabi, this one, no Sabi, everybody with them bring come. Where did they bring come? We go, they shout. We know they shout the people who employed them, right? Person who employed them, he know say this coach no get this, he no get that. This coach is not this, he doesn't have that. Okay, what are the how do you call it? What are the qualifications you need to get a coach and everything? This person that you appointed, right? Did he tick all those boxes? I don't know how they even employ this. But you won't bring one coach come and then you put them saying I'm the coach. At the end of the day, now the coach will still collect the blame. And then we will leave the people who employ him. You know someone is not good. You know someone is this, he can, but you went and employed him and you brought him as a coach. Because at the end of the day, Nigerians will not blame you that employed him. Nigerians will blame the coach. And I've said that and I've thought about it like, how am I going to be blaming someone? Just like if you know sabi something now, person can't carry, sabi something though. But you can't say you sabi, and the person when you employ, say you know sabi. I mean, you don't go to say sabi, but he still carry you go. He's setting you up. He's just setting you up. And this is what the government they do. Most of the time, this is what they do. They set people up to take the blame and everything, the fall and everything. But them, they sit pretty well. I'm fine. We blame coaches, we blame players. This one no sabi, this one no sabi. We they blame players, say, this guy no sabi, sabi, no good, but he they do well for club. But if you come Nigeria, they do well. What is there? What is behind it? Is there like a proper setup in the national team for these guys to flourish well? We don't hear say, you get one time, they say, national team boss, whether he die for road, whether he quench, whether he break down for road, they go carry down for Abi Molu, Abi Coastal boss, and they go rent. Can't carry national team players from like we how we gonna see story. They never paid them 1 year. They never at the end of the day we will still say they pay them for their club. They suppose they play even if Nigeria no pay them. But those ones they collect the money. So why are they not paying the players? Why are they not putting things they need to put in place like training, make like the facility and everything. Do these players do they even have like standard facilities? Person wey don't go Europe, don't go play for indoor sea facility and everything. And tomorrow we'll come to say, no be for sand, this start. Because they start for sand, make him come end for sand. He start for sand. You don't leave sand. Don't go sign for Europe. Don't go they play top football. They play for grass and everything. You will carry and come back to sand. When you come because now no be from sand. Now you start to play. He's supposed to play. He's supposed to play. But your leg don't change to sand football. It's normal. It's very normal. Everything don't change for them. So something they blame them. Why you they carry them come play for sand? Money no the budget no they to repair field. There's budget. There's everything to take your like facility everything. But no. Then sit down, they chop them. Then they can't invite these boys. Come, boy, you can't come, no perform because of one or two things or whatever. The players no sabi. Every we can't. The players will go the bash. And the players will go the. We can't leave the people the way they empower. We will leave those ones. These are the things I'm saying. I'm not saying some of these players. I'm not saying some of them are. I mean, I know some of them they have their own challenges too. That one is, but it's theirs is little compared to these guys in power. Compared to these guys that are up there, right? The minister or who is in charge of NFF and everything, are you guys providing the basic needs for these guys? Like, are you guys giving them the best of the best? Are you doing these things? Or you just want to set them up for drag every time? Appoint coach and I'll go carry one person come. When I know say that person is not qualified, he's not born, I'll carry and come. At the end of the day, we know qualify everything our football, we will blame the coach, we will leave people where appoint them. Now, this Mboma case, right? The guy says he's 21. That's it. He's trying to survive. Okay, now let me create this story right now. Do you know, as an agent right now in Europe, as an agent, if an agent in Europe is looking for player, big agent, where you get player we want to work with, my brother, if you're 20, if you're 21, forget them. They see somebody they can't look you. If you're 20, you're 21. That's it. 22, 23, just go concentrate on Nigerian league, and then in Nigeria, we all know the goal is to play in Europe. That's it. Any Nigerian player you meet today, that's the goal. They want to play in Europe. They want to be there. And then, secondly, okay, the ones who don't know say, Europe no they show again, right? Europe no they show again. They'll come, they go Asia or they go all this. We go see they bash them. Nigerian player safe. See where they go. If they go Malawi, if they go Congo, if they go Mozambique, if they go. Do you know? I watch African Champions League. I see TP Mazembe was it TP Mazembe and Halali? See the whole stadium packed. When was the last time we had a game in I know there are some stadiums, right? People they full and the way the team is set up, professional, and they do these things, and our players will go there because that's the only option they have at that time. That's the only option they have. You want to tell someone that's 21, right? Someone came for him, right, with an offer, with a deal, and this deal probably paying more than what is earning in Nigeria, right? And then the whole setup and everything, they do this, and you ask him not to go, and that's the only option at that time. You know, like he had too many options we can choose from. Europe no come, not now. Only that one thing, maybe. What do you expect? Then we'll go survive. He wants to make. I mean, that's it. How long he get to play football? We know so okay, go get another deal if he no go sign for these countries. We go still they bash them. Then go here, we go bash them. Then go here, we go bash them. Then go here, we go bash. They do this one to us. We go still they always why? I just think we need to like give these players a break, you know. I mean, if like I said, I'm not saying that like this thing is okay to do that, but they're doing that to survive. Like I said, if you right now you want to go to Europe as a player, right now and sign for one of the top teams in Europe, my guy, you must be 18, 17, 16. 9, let's say we give 19, they feel cut you slack, 19, 20, they feel cut you slack. When it's 21 and everything, and then they see that you are 21, you've not played elsewhere. You only played Nigerian league. And they don't really see Nigerian league as because we know how, even with the whole thing itself, we go see the bash team, we don't go bash government, see our league and everything. With the whole thing that if you're 21 or 22, you should have played here, played professional football like 1, 2, 3, 4 places, but you've only been in Nigeria. These are these factors, like they warrant how agent they see players and how they take work with players, right? So that's it. So let's just the odds right against these players. It's the odds so much. We could just call them the slack. We could call them. Not be say if we say one thing, person go post say see this one is 20 years or he's 19 years. We'll come be see this one old now. What you want make him do? He has to go use what he wants to use so he can just get out there, because that's the only way he can. If not that, nothing again. Nothing again. Like I said, these things To be honest, in the football world, it's kind of normal. Every of a star, every of a player, what I just say, they no do the same thing. But maybe because some people they overdo them. Now why they look off every star, everyone a star with that, they want to see the play. All of everybody do them. Everybody's guilty of that. So Boku stop all this. We'll just ease up on the whole thing. Nigeria, no, it's not easy for everybody. They try. They try their best. The players, the league, and everything. I mean, shout out to these guys that are even talking about the league and making this league because it's difficult. It's difficult. And the government really need to like do more, right? Do more with all this whole with football in Nigeria. They need to do more and everything. I mean, shout out to guys that are really doing well, really striving without any support from anybody. The Elegbete TV, the Morganla, the Poja, the Mike the Ponde, all these guys I see on Twitter. Those guys are I think that's like a personal sacrifice they're making for the league and for these players. So we shouldn't just try and always wash everything that has to do with Nigerian league down and the players down and everything. I mean, that's the best. I mean, they're trying to do their best, right? So I just feel like I just want to put this out there. Just my opinion. If you feel, I mean, if there's anything you want to say, put under the comment, like comment and let's talk about it. Let's have this debate, right? So yeah.